Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Violet. Thank you for checking out my Bugaboo Bee comparison video. Today I have for you a Bugaboo Bee Plus, which I will be comparing to my Bugaboo Bee 5. Now the Bugaboo Bee Plus is the second generation of Bugaboo Bee stroller manufactured from 2010 to 2014. There were a few aesthetic changes from the original Bee, which I've reviewed before, including a new tire design and a new shape to the canopy. There's also some changes in suspension. As you can see, both these strollers are going to be pretty easy to open thanks to the white is functional indicators from Bugaboo. Basically anything that is white has a function. And today I have a lot of help doing this review. Marigold is here to display the excellent qualities of the Bugaboo Bee 5, and Beowulf is here to display the excellent qualities of the Bugaboo Bee Plus. So let's get started with a comparison. So buckling your children is important, whether it's into high chairs, car seats, or strollers. You must do this for safety. Now, the 5-point harness on both strollers is very effective. However, I find the one on the B5 to be extra tedious as it has 4 points of connection and my children are very wiggly. My almost 2-year-old took 32 seconds to get in, and my almost 4-year-old, well, this one's a little bit easier because there's only 2 points of connection, so you just have to slide in his arms and he is good to go. So I'm going to give the point to the Bugaboo Bee Plus in this instance. That one only took 25 seconds. Okay, so it's important to know that your child is going to be secure in a stroller that isn't going to fall apart on you. So I always like to take my strollers for a little tumble around, see how solid they are and how well things hold together. The Bugaboo Bee 5 is sturdier. Alright, so with the Bugaboo Bee 5, it has the benefit of having the extendable canopy, which is wonderful, as well as being the newer version. It is going to have a lot of new designs by designers. There are a few available for the Bee Plus, but new is always fun. And both canopies are UPF 50, so your child is going to be nice and safe under these wonderful, colorful canopies. Either one's good. The B5 has the edge just because it is extendable. More protection, I would think, makes it a better option. So the point goes to the B5. Alright, so the handles are both telescoping handles on these strollers, which is a wonderful feature, and they're pretty darn close in terms of length. I'm fully extending the B5, the B Plus, and the B5 here for you. The B5 is slightly longer, so for slightly taller parents, you're gonna probably want to go with the B5. It's just a better choice. It's great. Just a little longer. No problem. Both are good. I mean, no big deal. Again, you'll see I'm using the white buttons because all the white buttons are functional. I love Bugaboo. So it's very important to know that these strollers have a recline, so you can customize the comfort level for your child. If they're taking a nap, they don't have to droop their heads. You can just lay them back while they fall asleep and make it more comfortable for them. And these both actually have extendable backrests. You'll see I'm pulling them up and down, making them taller or shorter, depending on the size of my child. And then down we go. I am lowering them, again using the white buttons because the white buttons are functional on Bugaboos. And oh my goodness, the B Plus actually has a flatter recline than the B5. So if you are thinking of using from newborn, it's actually going to be a more economical option to get the B Plus in terms of accessories because you can get the cocoon for your newborn instead of the full bassinet assembly to use with the stroller. So it might be a good option for you to go with the B Plus if you can find one versus the B5, just because the accessory to use from newborn is a little bit less expensive. Something to think about. Point goes to the B Plus. So I'm just going to put it out there right now. These are not all-terrain strollers. I mean, try as I might, getting them over high curbs and pushing them through the grass and all that. it's not fun. You can see my husband demonstrating here with my eldest daughter, Noelle, trying to get off and up and down into different terrain. You're going to get stuck and have to readjust, and it's a little bit annoying. These are best for indoor mall adventures, for zoos, for sidewalks, for an urban lifestyle. When you want something more heavy duty, I would look at maybe a chameleon or a buffalo or a donkey from the Bugaboo line, just because these have small wheels. I mean, the B5 is killing it because the frame is so darn sturdy. I'm able to just zip it around everywhere. And, it's going to make it over grass, but over curbs, you definitely have to lift it up and make sure everything goes good. And the B Plus is doing okay too. Again, the frame is pretty great, but it's not as solid as on the B5. So I definitely feel less secure pushing my kid around on the grass with the B Plus than I do with the B5. They completely redesigned from the B Plus to the B3 and another complete design from the B3 to the B5. So truly the engineering on the B5 is on point. So it gets the point. Okay, so when you are packing your kids into the car and you are done your trip to the mall or done your trip to the zoo, you want to put the stroller away quickly. Now, with the Bugaboo Bee Plus, it's a little fussy. There's a trigger on the left-hand side, again, a white trigger with a little black dot in the middle, and I put it down and it took an extra click before it fully collapsed. So it was a little bit persnickety, which is a bit surprising. Now with the B5, there's a little black button on both sides. So if you have a baby in one arm, you can actually close it one side at a time and then it just pushes down. And there's no little shimmy to make it click. It's completely closed. It's ready to go. It's beautiful. Thing of beauty. So the Bugaboo B5 easily gets the point for the takedown. Okay, so here we go. Picking up some strollers, seeing how we're doing. Can we do it? Are these heavy strollers? Are they too heavy? No, not at all. They're okay. They're great strollers. They're not heavy at all. They're a lightweight stroller, a compact, lightweight, wonderful Bugaboo Bee situation here. Yeah, you can even lift them one-handed if you have to. So if you have a child in one arm and a stroller in the other, you're probably going to be okay. No big deal. This is no 30-pound stroller, that's for sure. So they both can have a point. So here we go. It's an important question to ask. Is the child actually going to be comfortable in the stroller? Both of these strollers have customizable seats. Again, the back goes higher as well as the leg rest goes longer. So the children are going to be comfortable in it for quite a long time. My almost 2-year-old and my almost 4-year-old are quite happy in these strollers. And strangely enough, my 4-year-old prefers the Bugaboo Bee Plus. The only reason that's strange is it actually has a little bit less cushioning. But hey, I mean, to each their own. It's a good stroller. But I'm going to give the Bugaboo B5 the point. It has a little bit more going for it. So the overall value for the stroller is depending on what you're looking for. If you want the latest and the greatest, the easiest to find compatible accessories, you need to go into a store and buy a Bugaboo B5 because you're going to be able to find all the parts you need without any trouble whatsoever. Now, if you don't mind shopping on the used market, the Bugaboo B Plus might be for you. It's actually held up very, very well. The model I have is 8 years old, and if you maintain your Bugaboos, they will last you for a long time and you can save quite a bit of money. However, again, if you want the accessories, you may have a little more difficulty finding them. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a great big like if you did like what you saw, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think and what you'd like to see next. Thank you and see you soon.